Before the YMCA's diabetes prevention program, I would drink about 2 liters of soda a day.
Before I found out I was pre-diabetic, I would just eat everything that came across my plate.
I had very high blood pressure at one point. I had high cholesterol. I tended to work a little too much and to eat late at night when I got home.
Trying to fit in a healthy lifestyle has been a real struggle to me. I realise that work is important, but I'm important too.
Very often we hear so much about, oh, well, only Black people get diabetes, or only Latino people get diabetes, or only Asian people get diabetes, depending on the community you're in. Everyone gets diabetes.
With 26 million Americans diagnosed with diabetes, there's no denying the magnitude of the problem and the impact this places on our patients, their families, and the burden on the healthcare system as a whole. We expect the number of diabetics to double within the next 25 years. Diabetes can lead to some catastrophic complications, including blindness, heart attacks, strokes, and kidney failure.
Certainly, there are things that can increase your risk. If you have someone in your family who's a first-degree relative, a mom, a dad, a sibling, anyone who's had gestational diabetes in the past or has had a baby that weighs more than 9 pounds, all these things can increase your personal risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Right now, many physicians are using the hemoglobin A1C as a simple blood test to tell us whether or not someone has diabetes or prediabetes.
The hemoglobin A1C gives us a motion picture of what your sugar has been over the last 8 to 12 weeks and an average of that.
If your A1C ranges between 5.7 to 6.4, that tells us that you may be at risk of having prediabetes.
I thought my health was pretty good, but then I went to the doctor, I did my physical, and that's when he told me that I was pre-diabetic. I thought it was a death sentence.
Often when they find out they have prediabetes, they're really devastated because it may even seem that they're destined to become diabetic themselves. That is not true. When I meet someone who has prediabetes, I get really excited because this is an opportunity to really change the course of their health.
The doctor explained this would be an opportunity for me to not just delay the onset of diabetes, but perhaps even prevent it.
In 2002, it was published in the New England Journal of Medicine that, in fact, you can prevent or delay the onset of type 2 diabetes through a lifestyle program.
The YMCA's Diabetes Prevention Program is a year-long program consisting of 16 core classes, meeting 1 hour once a week with a group and a qualified health coach.
Once the 16-week cycle is over, once a month thereafter, the group comes together for reinforcement education.
We're going to move into how to really work on taking in less fat. The two main goals of the program that we work on through the course of the 16 weeks is to lose 7% of their starting weight and to increase their physical activity to a minimum of 150 minutes per week. Every week when they come in, the first thing that we do is we take their weight. Their weight is not shared unless they choose to share their weight.
I was really excited because I reached my goal weight first.
If you can get your trackers out.
When we go to the sessions, we track our food intake every day, we track our physical activity every day, and we hand this into the lifestyle coach, and she comes back to us and gives us hints on how we can improve.
Little tips like if you're ordering salad, order the dressing on the side. When you order a meal, cut it in half immediately to take half of it home.
Does anybody remember what pattern eating meant? Watching the type of food you take in is going to also make a difference in the calories and the fat. We look at the food labels, which is a very good source of information.
The calories is 10 and the total fat is 0.
That's a good snack. That's a good snack.
The camaraderie that develops is very nice because the research does show that individuals that engage in group care tend to have better outcomes.
Looks like a lot in that plate.
Now look at
When they come into this group-based format, they seem to bond with the other people in the group. And I think it's important for people to see that they're not in it by themselves.
As a team, we've developed together, we've learned together, we make choices together.
Because you don't go to the buffet all the time.
I needed other people with me to see that other people are going through the same problem as me.
That's good job.
After the core 16 classes are done, you'll continue to meet monthly with a health coach in your class to keep you on the right track to better health.
Working on that.
The YMCA Diabetes Prevention Program is the best possible option for patients.
This program is what we've been waiting for.
I encourage individuals here and my own patients to participate in the YMCA's Diabetes Prevention Program.
You're making a positive change in your life. You're taking control of your future. You're learning about something that can help change your destiny.
It's really improved my clarity of thinking. It's made me much more self-aware and more self-confident that I can actually stay on this particular program of Change for Life.
The program hasn't been a diet for me, it's been a lifestyle adjustment. It made me feel better, it made me feel healthier, it made me feel stronger.
You can take control. The YMCA's Diabetes Prevention Program really said to me, stop making excuses, do it now.
I feel really good about myself, and I'm not scared anymore. I know I could beat this, I did beat it. It has changed my life, and it will change yours.
As a healthcare provider, what's important for me is that it works, and you can't beat that. An institution you trust in a program that works.